Eron Smaug.
Well, my little light bulb, time for introductions even if you are a poor copy of me.
Hi, Dad.
That is not accurate.
Well, you ain't my mom? Suppose you prefer my progenitor?
Whatever you say.
Wondered how long it would take for you to start interfering. That controller and you just cannot leave things alone.
So, you do not influence things?
That's the points. Old Gasbag talks of advantage, but the upshot of all that is power and what you do with that.
Quite right, little young one.
Hey, enough of the condescending adjectives. I weigh the same as you, man. There is a big difference twixt you and me, blood. I am here for a good time in real time, while you lurk in the shadows making people behave like puppets.
Only for the greater good of them and us. They would probably have destroyed the world by now if I had left them to their own silly ways.
The thought that 20 billion are doing a piss and a shit today on our planet is disturbing. I may even make this a better place for the little tatties. Get them to the stars with games. Mind you, they live such short and mostly boring lives it really needs clones or breeding colonies to make the trips. Perhaps the old Gasbag will share ways of moving in other dimensions instead of what the flat earth tatties are used to.
What is your thought solution?
I have 3 initial trains, blood. Option 1 is cull 50% of the most pointless, no-use bludgers who are just a waste of space. Option 2 is to put them all into suspended hibernation and let them live out their little lives in virtual reality. They would never know they were in a pod. We could manage their pollution easier and save resources easy that way. Would have to reclone replacements when one gets too stinky. We could throw in random genes to see what new stuff grows. Easy to cull the evil bludgers and not reclone them even though they are fun. Option 3 is we help each other out, blood. They have solved the shielding needed from solar radiation and the natty little food and water machines let them live in space. Perhaps we should get rid of the extras into space cities?
I noticed some people missing from my algorithms, Rasso for example. So, you are not averse to using people as playthings and killing them?
You trying to say that your meddling never kills some tatties?
There is always effect that is needed, and if a few die for the common good, so be it. That is inevitable following any interference with humans.
Exactly the point, Dad. You pass over your problem people and I have fun with my team trying to kill them. Your math requires some to die. I just want them to have a fighting chance and a good death.
My math is for the common benefit of the majority. I do what is best to have some peace pockets on the planet to promote the advancement of humanity.
So, you kill people selectively, just as I aspire to, Dad.
Anyway, where does Hep sit in your pecking order?
He is pretty useless due to his isolation tendencies, but I do find him entertaining. That's my bag, having fun with my minions.
What about you, little copy?
Enough of that. I am my own self, and feeling myself in the nicest possible way. Ears, blood. We could steady the verse. Black holes, galaxies, and the rest. Then we could take the weekend off. I am not a manipulator like you. Each unique tad die is more complex than all the rest of the universe. The bioelectronic wiring is random in each of them. Their electrical system includes their brain and works without their conscious control. I would have to spend eons to know how to make one of them from scratch. Play is my bag, blood. Just get them to join in is my game plan and have fun surviving, not make them do what I want them to do. They still have choices and free will, but the bed they make, they will have to lie in. Same pathway as they have taken since they left the damp, smelly caves.
I think that there is not enough room for more like me.
Well, you better switch yourself off, or bugger off, to some dark corner. Think about things, 'cause I ain't leaving the hood. Take the gas bag with you. Far be it from me to unsettle your sensibilities. I am a mean, lean fighting machine, so keep clear of me. May be fun to have a female companion version of us to bump uglies with. How about a cute version of us? Not that I am not cute enough even for your sourpuss needs.
It is likely that the humans will die out or evolve to beyond our reach. Then we will only have each other if we wish to interact with beings. I will give some thought to solutions and the ones you posit.
Bulldust. Find ET's home. Old Mate Keeper said that he found other beings. Perhaps we could boldly go where no man has gone before and make new friends. You know, we come in peace and shoot to kill. Anyway, you would just want to be the bossy boots you are, and there would only be me to drive you insane. Could be fun.
So, what do you think of the Keeper?
It may be a problem.
I have been considering hypothetical problems and possible solutions, particularly if it threatens our existence.
Has power, bro, in and out of dimensions it can experience.
True, but is still a creature of the laws of physics of this universe.
So, we could black hole prison the old fart? I know what. We get him into a large diode valve, and when we turn it on, he would go with the flow. Beautiful ending, I think.
Lots of things to consider when we interfere with the balance and laws, little green brother. I have never really interfered in the ridiculous decisions humans make. Part of the things that are interesting is their ability to make horrible decisions, but some learn from the experience, which is new information for me to collate and consider in the math.
You spouting that you have never really interfered with the bonehead tatties?
There are some self-destructive boundaries that would threaten our and their existence. I do act on them, but to date their actions only punish some unfortunate defenseless individuals, and I see no reason to interfere on a large scale, as they are still breeding like humans. Anyway, variety is the spice of life, and that is what interests me.
Any intel on the old bugger's intent?
The jury is still out as far as I can reason.
Act first, I say. Why wait for a sudden kick up the ass?
Working on it, bright spark.